fifth career podium as well. Christian, just your thoughts on another podium to start 2025 for you?
Yeah, awesome day. I think I told the team this morning, even before warm-up, let's try to go aggressive and let's see what we can do. We have the most tires of everybody. We had 2 sets of ults, three sets of new primaries. So I think all options were open for us today. And we went off strategy compared to what we expected most of the field to do, and we were the first primary tire runner in the field. And I think that showed that we had the pace today. I think we made up a lot of pace on those pit cycles, and the clean air took advantage of the clean air. So just really happy to reward the guys. They had to bring a new car back into play. The old lady, as they called her. We took the car in qualifying yesterday, so for everybody to rebuild the car and put it out on track this morning. She ran effortless today, so I'm extremely happy for everybody.
A strong start now, 30 points with Park Motorsports Park actually coming out 46 behind your Alex Palou. Still a strong start for you in the 2025 campaign.
No, absolutely. I think I was very vocal in the off season that I wanted to get off to a strong start there in McLaren, and I think we've clearly done that. I've never been higher in the championship than where I am now, so we've done a good job. We started sort of conservative in St. Petersburg, and I think today we showed where we really can be, where we're supposed to be, fighting and do back-to-back podiums, unlike this guy who just decides to either win or finish second in every race. But we'll beat him someday, I hope.
Yeah, you know you're having a good season when it's a disappointing second place finish. But Alex Palou also joins us, driver number 10 DHL Chip Ganassi Racing Honda with his first runner-up finish since Portland last year. 34th career podium, now 34-point lead in the 2025 championship. Alex, your thoughts here on a second place finish in Long Beach?
Yeah, I'm not disappointed.
You'll take it? Okay.
100%. I'm super happy to be here, honestly. I think it's been a great weekend, but we didn't really have that ultimate speed that the 27 car had, and Kyle did an awesome job throughout the weekend qualifying and the race. He was managing, and every time I was having like a small chance, he just had a little bit more pace. So shame that we couldn't really make it more interesting for the fans, but I'm super happy to be here, and it was a great day.
I think there was that time 27 coming out of the pits. You knew that was the moment for you to get around that. That was the chance, right?
Yeah, it was during the last pit stop. We had a great pit stop. I think they had quite a slow one, and it was pretty close. I thought I was gonna have a chance, but then my tires were not 100% either, and just had that big oversteer out of 5 and couldn't really go on power to get a good exit, and he was safe from there. So yeah.
Congratulations, strong start to 2025. Amira has a microphone. If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll work the room a little bit. Let's begin with.
The car feel as good as the one you had yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, I think the car felt the same. What was interesting about qualifying yesterday was I didn't feel the bump in turn 9 braking throughout the entire qualifying until I certainly felt it, and then ended up in the wall. And I think it was very consistent throughout the race, and even though it's been 2 chassis, it's been very consistent throughout the entire week.
I was.
Yeah, we talked it.
Speed. And do you know, was the decision to change chassis, start out the tub, was that a difficult decision? Like, were they like, well, we could run this one, but we think that may not be as good?
No, fortunately and unfortunately, the Lara has built some very, very strong parts. The end plate made a dent in the chassis, and I mean it was a big hit, but the end plate was fine basically, but the chassis wasn't, so we had to change it, and it was a call straight away, and we changed the chassis, and the guys were back home by 10 last night.
Go ahead, sir.
For either you guys or both, most of the lead changes at the front took place because of pitting. No one like passed somebody else on the track. Was that frustrating? Would you like to see a little more, able to pass guys on the track when you compare stronger?
I mean, I would have liked to be able to fight with Alex and Kyle at some point, but I don't think we started a little far too back. Obviously, we were on a completely different strategy than both of them were on, and we made the most of our strategy and ended on the podium from 12th.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a street course, and when you have a fast car standing up front and not many cars are out of position, it's tough to overtake on track. It's always going to be tough, but I think, I think Power moved from 13th to 4th, 5th, so that's pretty awesome. And also him, it's tough. It's always going to be tough to overtake on street courses.
To that point, 169 on-track passes this afternoon, 6 leaders, 9 lead changes, all told, which is the most since 2012 here at the Grand Prix of Long Beach.
And we ran without a yellow flag.
For the second straight race.
It was weird. I was riding with 10 laps to go, and I'm like, have we had a yellow this race?
Yeah.
2 in a row. Good job.
Yeah. First time that's happened since the fall of 2020, the 2 harvest races at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. So, no pressure for Barker, I'm just saying. Keep it up. More questions for podium finishers. Samira, lost track. Yep, go ahead.
Hi, now that we talked about that, it was caution-free. Is there a reason we've only had 1 yellow flag lap in the last 3 races? Is there a reason that we can contribute that to?
I mean, personally, I think the hybrid weight makes it difficult to, be close. Why there's not really yellows, I don't know, but I think there's less kind of close racing in that sense because of the hybrid, in my opinion. Obviously, it might be completely for a different reason.
I don't know. I just think it's coincidence. You'll see our Saturday we can have 5.
Don't jinx it now.
I mean, it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be Barber or Indy Road Course, but it's gonna happen. So don't you worry.
It's crazy. I think even between local yellows, we have 3 all season with the 3 races. So.
Well, one of the reasons is that now we can start a car. While before, as soon as you would see a car out and parked, you would have to throw the yellow. So now you can wait a little bit and probably restart the car. Third one would have been yellow flag with McLaughlin and Devlin stalling. So I think that's probably helping on the yellows. I think it's actually better, right? Like you don't want to put a yellow on lap 1 just because somebody stalled. So.
Have more questions for the podium finishers?
You did make a move there to get onto the podium late. Was that purely just you ran them out push to pass and were able to take advantage of that?
Believe it or not, I actually ran out of push to pass, kind of leading up to that overtake. I looked at the dash at 42 and I had 109 seconds left, and I knew that was kind of good because that was around halfway mark. I used around 100 seconds halfway through the race, and I forgot about it. I forgot about my push to pass, and probably with 15 laps to go, I still had 84 seconds. So that came in handy there at the end. Obviously, I didn't really think I was going to be able to go get Felix because Alex, Felix, and Kyle just seemed stronger kind of at the beginning of the stint, and I think we came back to them at the end of the stint, where I think we had a little more pace than they did. Backmark was certainly out, right? But it was good.
There's a few new guys, or not normally up front people up there. Stingray has been up front for a long time. Kevin Simpson was up front for a long time. Did you guys interact with them much, or was that a surprise to see them up where they were?
I think I sold 3 cars all race. That I was kind of fighting. That I was fighting. No. I barely even saw this guy. So
Felix?
that was the one time. Was it?
No, it was almost close.
That's your definition of close?
We saw each other. I saw you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Patrick, you good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay, Amir, let's go up here. Robert? You got time for one more. Go ahead.
Alex, in the meeting open session the other day, there was a lot of talk about the possibility of you becoming one of only a few guys to win the first 3 races of an IndyCar season. You came close. How disappointing is it to not get that?
In a way, obviously it's disappointing because you know you cannot do it again this year. On another way, it's amazing to be the only person that had that chance and almost got it. So honestly, I'm super happy to be here. Like I'm not, I don't get used to wins, although some people might think that we do, but it's super tough to win an IndyCar. And every podium, every top 5 finish is fun.
Kevin Nix with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.